I'm always surprised to see how certain people are sure of certain things without actually having experienced them firsthand. It's a little bit of drama, I think, to come to conclusions without trying things out. In this video in particular, I want to talk about the Qi, if it is real or not. Sometimes I get people writing at me in a very angry way, sometimes even threatening me or saying all kind of bad words. They don't even know me, saying that we are scamming people, this thing is not real. Sometimes I believe I just people who are a little bit frustrated, maybe because they've been doing something for so long and they don't know actually that this possibility is available. So on one end is to blame, on the other end is not. But I want to talk about what I think is the good approach of actually verifying something in life, it's true or not. Just come. Come and visit some of the events that sometimes we do that are open, where people can actually experience firsthand the Qi Emission and see actually what it is. Or just start to practice, and at some point you will experience it, at some point you will do it for yourself, and things will make more sense. And then hopefully you will realize how much you have been missing out. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much about this. I just want to tell you that when you start practicing Nei Gong, probably at some point you will experience a Qi. And the first reaction probably, especially if you've been doing practicing only for a few months, is you think, oh, this thing is not real. There must be some kind of trick, some kind of machine or device. By the way, I will talk about this electric training, let's call it like this that we have in the advanced program, because, well, we'll do another video because the people out there are going crazy about this. So as I was saying, at some point, maybe for sure, you will experience Qi for the first time, and the natural reaction will be this thing is not possible, that a human being is able to generate such a strong field, vibratory field, electric field, whatever you want to call it. It's the natural reaction. Even myself, first time when I experienced it, I said, what's happening here? This thing is not possible. But then later on you experience it maybe again, and then you just have to make peace with the thing that maybe what we know about the human body, the human possibilities are very limited. At some point during your training you will realize that your body is gonna start to vibrate, let's say, to a certain intensity, so everything will start to make sense. Then at some point you will do it yourself, and then you say, okay, this thing actually is not even special, it's just part of the training. It's not the best aspect, in my opinion, of the training, and probably wiser students will say the same, because there are much more things related to human development, human evolution, if you want to call it like this, that are much more important than doing a Qi. But of course, doing a Qi is let's say a demonstration. We have achieved a certain level of mastery of vital energy. Also, it has some good applications, such as demonstrating to people who doubt that this thing doesn't exist. Again, the invitation, when we do public events, when this thing is available, feel free to come instead of commenting in a very terrible way. It's so easy on the web, and I'm not challenging you actually. It's so easy on the web to just throw comments and to put the bad of yourself out, because you don't even have the person in front of you who can give you some proof or talk to you, or maybe walking off because say there's no way of talking to some people. But if you want to find out if something is true or not, go ahead, try firsthand. Even my teacher, Shifu Costantino Valente, when he in the beginning was practicing simple Qigong, and I think for maybe 2 decades or something like this, and at some point he was giving up. He said, oh, this thing doesn't exist, it's a book, fantasy story thing, And then a friend of him said, listen, I found somebody who was able to prove it. He bought a ticket from Italy, went to Thailand at the time. He met this person who was able to demonstrate it. He experienced it firsthand, and then he said, okay, actually exist, so I want to learn. And then he started to learn. So do that. If there is something, maybe all the nonsense I said up to now that you can take with you is don't join all this big conversation, this thing is fake. And again, it's not important, this thing, neither. Huh? But don't look for answers in other people's head, which is quite of a big issue. You know, at least you make your own mistakes. Travel, verify for yourself whether it is with us, with somebody else who's able to do it. Just go and test. So in this video, I'm gonna actually share with you some of my students who went to visit my teacher for some training, and they also received FHE, which in this case was an energy treatment to help them during the practice. So enjoy the video. Nothing special about this, at least for us, because we get used to this. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's not my problem. My life is gonna stay the same. So it's up to you actually to doubt sometimes, to beat yourself and try out things before judging it. Of course, this video is directed not to my students, because many of my students have already tried this thing, so they know what we're talking about. Some of them are almost finishing the entire Nei Gong program. They've been practicing for a while now, so probably they will be laughing when they watch this video. But anyway, enjoy the videos, and my students went there. This is your video that was shared with me by my teacher, so you can see yourself lying down on the bed and receiving it.
feel?
Yes. Yes. Amazing. It's like being connected to electricity.
Yes. Huh?
Nice.
Okay. This point is very strange. Now you feel. Now you see. Very soft. You see the light?
Yes. Nice.
Huh?
Nice, very nice.
It's okay?
It was like
Like?
twinkling.
Bene. Così poco? Ora è tanto?
Certo.
È un gioco. Yeah. Anche tu sei in discoteca? You feel? The movement helped my mind, but I don't need movement. Here? It's okay. Okay? Third eye. Light?
Yes.